All right, hello, everyone. Just welcome you to the ScrappyDew live show. I'm joined by a couple people down here, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves real quick. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. I'm design team leader for ScrappyDew.
All right, and we have Jana. Go ahead, Jana.
Hi, I'm Jana. I'm a design team member for ScrappyDew. Hi, everyone.
All right, and then we have Christopher Lopez. Go ahead and say hi, Christopher.
Hi, everybody. I'm Christopher Lopez, and I'm also a design team member for ScrappyDew.
All right, and then we have Christopher Allen. Go ahead and say hi, Chris.
Hi, strangers. You might remember me from the ScrappyDew Live Hangouts from way back in the day. It's good to be here again.
So we got a pretty good full group tonight. So just want to welcome everybody, of course. Feel free. We got the chat room open up, and in that you can see live comments there. You can ask questions in there. We're going to try to track all of them throughout this little program. But I did want to, it's sort of a little star of the show here, and it's going to be Michelle, and I'm going to share my desktop here, and go ahead and share that. And it is Michelle's fourth year with ScrappyDew, and I tell you that's a very, very long time for anyone to, especially volunteer. And 4 years is a very long time. I mean, you can almost, that's a presidential term. That is, sending your kid to a 4-year school. I mean, it's a very, very, very long time, and we are so thankful here at ScrappyDew. My wife and I, we started this in 2009, and then someone came to us and said, "Hey, have you thought about a Facebook page? Have you thought about design team members?" And we didn't even think about any of that stuff. And we started talking with Michelle, and then she decided she wanted to step up and become a design team leader. But as she was a design team member, she did create many, many beautiful projects. And as you can see here, here's some of hers, and looks like we just picked out some holidays. So I think maybe some holidays is her favorite theme here. So we have the Be My Valentine bear. We have the little Easter bunny going in the basket. St. Patrick's Day bears, a little Christmas lantern, and of course a vampire. One of Michelle's first early projects. This is her very first project here, and this comes from 2011 actually, and it's the Safari Pals. So that was pretty cool. Now. On Facebook here, we put it on Facebook, and a lot of people have, sent her lots of nice comments here. So if you have a chance a little later on, go to facebook.com/ScrappyDewCreations and, check out all these nice comments that she received here. So I'm going to go ahead and let Jana here to talk to her about her little project that she did today. So give us like a little backstory of what you're trying to set up. We try to all do this to Michelle's surprise today.
Boy, it was a heck of a deal. We started about 2 weeks ago, and I got all the design team members together and asked them if they would make thank yous to give to Michelle on her anniversary date. And this is what I came up with. It's Michelle sitting at a table with her Apple computer and her beautiful silver bullet cutter, and and see all the little scraps of paper down at the bottom? It's just as messy as I am. And on the inside is just a little note saying happy anniversary, and then I'll write a note when I send it to you, Michelle.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah, very nice, very, very cute. Yeah, I like the silver bullet add-in as well. All right, we have Mary's fold-out card, created with, looks like Scrap Factory, and even the eye stamps on there, too. So there it is, big 4 years, Michelle.
Michelle, did you notice that she's got the Michelle and then Mojo coming down from the M?
I saw that, yeah.
I thought that was a very cute touch.
Yeah, Mary loves Mojo Mondays.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
anyone that doesn't know, Michelle, she goes the you go ahead and explain the Mojo how it works, Michelle. So you get the design from where, and then you recreate it in. Um,
Yeah, I started, it all started when I was creating projects for the design team. What I usually do is lay out everything first and make the cut when I started creating my projects. The files, I create a card as my base, and I will lay out the pattern files, make sure everything fits, and some elements I'll add as well. And I frequently use the Mojo Mondays, and then I thought, well, I'm going to start creating the card sketches and turn them into carding files. And I've been doing that for about 4.5 years now. So you can go to my blog and download all the cutting files for the Mojo Mondays for the past 4 years.
oh yeah, yep. And every single Monday, she's very dedicated to that. It comes out, and they're free files for you.
Yep.
All right, Angie's card. Cheers to the new year. Little bubbly glass and stuff. That was submitted by Angie today in celebration for Michelle's 4th anniversary. This was Monica's. One of the looks like fairies. The fairies from the scrap factory.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice project from Monica. Christopher Lopez, go ahead and explain to us this. Well, since you're on the panel, you can go ahead and explain this one.
All right. I used, I believe, Sunday's Best, and I just took out the little purse I think she was holding, and that's one of my favorite layouts. I use it on all my cards, and I just figured it would be really fun to use that since I had to make something kind of quick because I was running low on time. And I used the face stamps. I'm not sure which one it was, but then I just put the muzzle over the mouth. Because a lot of people think that they can only use it for people, but you can. It works really good on the animals too. You just cover their mouth with the little muzzle.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. So yeah, that's a good thing. So yeah, what Christopher's talking about is we have facial stamps out there on our website, and they come in very handy when making these projects. Especially, they're designed for ScrappyDew kind of stuff, but you'll see them here a little later.
Yeah, and the stamp I used from, I think, oak tree stamps, and I cut it in half so I can make it a longer strip on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Very nice, Christopher.
Thank you.
Right.
Wonderful job.
Yeah, it's a great card. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to need your address to send it out to you, too.
Okay, I'll send you a message.
You sure you don't want to put out your address right now, Michelle? No, I'm just joking. All right, and this is Kim's project, another design team member here, and those are the same stamps that we were talking about earlier. So they're not just for people; they can work on insects, and people use them on suns. But here's another nice little project that Kim did, and I think, and I saw this on Christopher's I think it's Facebook group. I think she posted this as well. Was this your embossing?
It is the Brutus Monroe embossing powder. I was very excited to see her post it today because it's very, very metallic.
Yeah. So that's where that came from. Very cool. All right. So we sort of decided since it's Michelle's 4th anniversary, we're going through her stuff, and we wanted to pick out a file that she used in one of her projects, and this is going to be one of the ScrappyDew free downloads. And right now, it's actually there live, and it will remain there. So you guys can always go there on the ScrappyDew page. And I'm going to go ahead, and there's a link here. I'll show you where that's at. So right now, it's under Digital Pattern Weekly Deals. If you go ahead and scroll down, you should find it. And there's a lot of good deals going on. So there it is, right there. All you have to do is add it to your cart, and you'll get the download link. So that one's free. So that's one that we decided to pick out for the free one. So I told you we're going to get some free stuff tonight. We're not done yet with some of the free stuff. I'm gonna go check. See, is there any comments or any stuff going on in the chat room?
Let's see.
We'll let put a pause on that, and we'll take a look and see if there's anything. So I did want to put out, if you're not watching this on, if you're watching this on Google anyway, or YouTube, read the description box, because we do have live chat going on and sort of in the background here. So hey, is this the right place to sign in or miss something? If you're watching the video, you should be able to see us. But check the description box, because there'll be a link down there so that you guys can go and actually chat. But you get anything? It says, I love it very much. Congratulations, Michelle. You did a great job. Love all the cards. All right. Yeah, getting a lot of good comments in there. So, all right. And oh yeah, guys, if you are on the Crowdcast website, you can go over to the Q&A and actually you can ask your question there as well. And we have the feature to sort of feature that question on our screen here, and it allows us to, later on for people watching, they can scroll right to that section if they have that same question. So, all right. So you're here for a little Scrap Factory. I came out with Scrap Factory 2.0 maybe about a month and a half ago. And I wanted to, let me go ahead and share my screen here before I start talking about Scrap Factory. But I actually, a lot of people there said, hey, can you add these features? Can you add these features? And we try to add some of those, and we'll go ahead and talk about that. All right, so Scrap Factory 2.0, before 2.0, it was an online-only type of thing where you needed online connectivity in order to view the images and stuff. But before I get into what we added and everything, let's go ahead and show you some cool projects that if you're new to Scrap Factory, what it can do for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push a little present here. And like I said, if there's any questions, we have lots of people monitoring and stuff in the background. So here's some completed examples. Jana, do you remember this project? I don't know if she's still here.
Oh, I sure do.
Okay. Yeah. So you want to tell us a little bit about it?
This was my very first shaker card I ever created, and I used I think it's the Sisters expansion pack to make the little girl. And of course, no little girl is a little girl without toenails with blue toenail polish. So yeah, it turned out really good. The post office didn't like me because I didn't put enough postage on it, but that's okay.
Oh, gotcha. Did it come back in the mail to you?
Oh, it came back and they wanted $2 more.
Oh,
wow.
Man. I thought you were going to say it got rejected because it had like some sort of material in it that they didn't recognize, like the beads.
No.
Okay.
It got where it needed to go, so yeah, it was a real fun one to do. Will I do it again? Not anytime soon, but that's okay.
Alrighty. All right. We also have this one. Christopher Lopez, are you still with us?
Yes.
All right. Can you explain a little on these projects?
Yeah, the mermaid one I think was my very first one, and I was really nervous to make it. But it was fun. I used the royals for the mermaid, and I'm not sure where I got the shell from, but I'm pretty sure it was a ScrappyDew. And the seashell was from ScrappyDew also. I just made it like a shaped card. I got a lot of compliments on the pearl earrings, and I always use them on all of my ScrappyDew cuts. On the girl with the orangish hair, she was my last card that I made, and I wasn't sure what to do with it, to be honest, and then I just put the circle on there, and it just kind of fell together. The dolls are great because you can cut them and change the hair, and you can have all kinds of different things. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean if you don't know what Scrap Factory is, I mean you pick the body, you pick the hairstyle, and you pick the outfit, and it spits it all out on one SVG. So yeah, I mean it should help with your creativity, anyways, when you're trying to decide what to make. All right, we have this one. Michelle, you want to explain this one on what she did?
Yeah, Mary created this card for her sister, and she used the Dewdrop sets 1 and 2, I believe, for the facial expressions. And I think the chick she got from the Chick's Coloring Easter egg set.
Mm-hmm.
And she said she had to use 2 different hairstyles from Scrap Factory to create the hair. And she also created the cane and the glasses and the beard. Those are files she created herself. And this, like I said, this was a card for her sister, or tag for her sister she made.
I mean, I just thought it was very creative. I mean, on how she
I just love
pieced
it.
all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. and even the little chicken has the stamp. So, see, they even work on animals.
Yeah, turned out really cute.
Yep. All right. Do you want to explain this one, Michelle, too?
That one is from Monica. This is a recent project she created, and that's an ornament she made. And she used the Christmas expansion pack from Scrap Factory, and I think it's Facial Expression Set 1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, she took what Christopher Lopez said earlier is use the stamp and use the muzzle to cover the human expression that's on there.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice. And we have another one here. Michelle, you want to explain this one?
Yeah, that one's also by Monica. That one is, I believe she used the Seasons expansion pack for the glasses, and she used the Sisters expansion pack, and I believe the Facial Expressions set 2 for that one.
All right. Yeah. That Crystal she just came out with these. That I guess this comes from a new expansion pack as far as the outfit goes.
Mm-hmm.
The little bikini, and does not come with a belly button. You have to make that one yourself. All right, so like I said, what does Scrap Factory do? All right, so we have a basic body. Inside the program, you'll see here shortly, you have a basic body, and it's universal for the ScrappyDew line. And then you have all these outfits that you can choose from. So you can choose an outfit. So we have boys and girls that will fit that little universal body over there. And then we have multiple hairstyles, both boy and female. And also in here, not a lot of people know this, but we'll show this here in the program demo, is that any of these ScrappyDew patterns that you currently own. Say, for example, you own a certain one from our store, but you really like the hairstyle hairstyle from the Scrap Factory program. Well, we have a thing on there called the heads-up display, and it allows you to export just the hair portion, so that you can use the same ScrappyDew files that you have already in SVG format, and then all you need to do is apply the head SVG file that this program will export for you. And of course, so like I said, it exports it all in a single file. So you'll get the body, you'll get the outfit, and you'll get the hair. And I mean, there's a lot of combinations with the program itself. I think you can create a little over 150 different combinations. Okay, and we also include bare bodies as well, so that just adds even more. And this right here is what you get with the basic Scrap Factory. You get all these various outfits, all these various heads, and you can place them on each different outfit and stuff. And so we created this last year, and since then we've added so many new expansion packs and stuff, and we'll see that here shortly. So what's new in 2.0? Like I said before, you used to be able to it just used to be an online only type of program, but now we're giving you the ability to work offline, and we'll show you how that works. Now someone mentioned, I think it was Leslie, she's like, hey, I really have, she's like, I have 2 computers that I use, and I do not want to enter in all my expansion packs that I have on both computers. Well, now all you have to do is enter them all on one. You can export that in one little file and take that file over to your other computer, and you'll be able to import it. So there's that one. You can import expansion packs. We have a new way of uploading your expansion packs. That should be a lot easier. We were getting a lot of support questions on, hey, I can't get this to work, and so we tried to make it very easy now. And this was always in here before, but now or the expansion pack store was actually in there always, but not a lot of people knew about it. So we added a button on the page, and we'll show you, or a button on the program, and basically it tells you what all expansion packs you currently own, which ones you have installed, which ones you haven't. And if you're looking for that expansion pack that you do not currently have installed, it will send you to the website on where it actually is. All right, so now it's a little demo time. I don't know if there's any questions so far, but if there is, let me know, Michelle. Okay.
Yep, I'm looking.
All right. So Scrap Factory is this little icon right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it. Now, as you can see, I have no expansion packs in it whatsoever right now, and if you purchase it brand new, this will look very much the same. But the first thing that we wanted to demo for, of course, is the online-offline mode, and in order for that to work, you need to actually have all the images and everything downloaded. So I'm going to show you this real quick. This should do this for you automatically when you purchase it, and when we ever come out with a new expansion pack, your database is going to need refreshed. But a lot of people, sometimes images won't show up properly, and so we added this, which is refresh database. So you can click that, and it's going to go. It's going to pull everything that it can from the internet that we have for the database, and then at the end it's going to say, hey, would you like to download all those photos so you can work offline? And of course you can click yes, and it's going to start downloading all the photos for you so that you can work offline. You won't need internet connection if you're going to crops, or if you're going over to a friend's house where they don't have internet or anything. You can now use this feature, but you have to make sure that you do go through the process of downloading all the photos. And as you can see right here, there's a lot of hairstyles. I'm at 219 various hairstyles right now for this program, and it just goes to show you all the possible combinations you can currently have. Whenever we come out with hairstyles, I'm always asking Michelle anyway. I was like, hey, I need some names for these hairstyles, because we just didn't want to add a generic name, hairstyle 1, hairstyle 2, and so on. So if you guys are if you guys are expecting a baby, this program also works well for possible names that you guys can choose. So accessories, right now we have 199. So it's downloading all that stuff right now in the background. So once this thing finishes up with that, we're going to go ahead and I don't know if my internet cut out. Am I still live, Michelle? Michelle, you there?
Yes, I'm sorry I was muted.
Okay.
I didn't want everybody to hear me typing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay. Good deal. So we just have a couple more to go. So as you can see, it does take a little bit of time. It is dependent upon your internet speed and stuff. But once you have that, then you'll be able to go offline. And right there, it should be done after, I guess, the outputs. So I'm going to go ahead and, are there any questions right now?
Not right now, just a lot of comments, and yeah, just mostly comments right now so far.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
So we got 240 of these. So right now it's about halfway done, and I think that's all it has to download. So it is downloading every single possible combination right now. Even though you don't own the expansion packs, this allows you to work offline and add them if needed later. And we're going to show that here. So while that's going through that online offline mode, we'll see what's next here that we wanted to do a quick demo. So I guess while that's going on, the ScrappyDew store. So if you go to ScrappyDew.com and you go over here to Scrap Factory Packs, that's where you'll see this. So I mean, check this out. Last year we just had this single program, and now we've expanded, and there are a lot of expansion packs that we currently have, and we even have some free ones down here. So this one's free down here. You know, if you wanted to have an ice skating set and stuff, and we're going to go through how to add expansion packs. So let's see how that's doing. All right, so it looks like it's done. And so right now our expansion pack thing is very blank. So we have a basic set and bare bodies. So when you get the program, all you have to do is select one of those, and you can hit the load expansion pack, and it says key has been accepted. And you can load the other one, bare bodies, and you can load that one. And now we can actually click the go back button, and we can pick the Scrap Factory base set, and then we have the bare bodies. So those are all the various bare bodies that you can choose from, and we'll go back up here to the base set. So there's all the basic hair sets that you get with Scrap Factory. Outfits, same thing, and then all you have to do is click Generate SVG, and it will take whatever you choose here and create a nice little SVG for you. So let's go into so you purchase from the store, and you'd like to load the code. So if we go over here, so you guys might want to take a hint of this if you own Scrap Factory, because we already offered you a freebie file before, and here's a possible another freebie for you if you don't already own it. Okay, so this one is called the Little Big Heads expansion pack, and you'll get a PDF file, and it will actually have the code in it. So there's the code down there, and you can enter it manually by clicking this little button here, and all you have to do is highlight this, copy it, and you can paste it in here, and then you can load the expansion pack. Hit the load expansion pack. Okay, the alternative, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this expansion pack. When you download this from ScrappyDew, you'll also get another folder here, and it's called Drop and Draggable Code. So you can open that. It's a little text file, and all you have to do is go like that, and you can drop and drag it, and the key is accepted. I'm going to show you one more way, because a lot of people don't like doing either of those. So I'm going to go ahead and remove. I'm going to go ahead and go to File, Add a Single Expansion Pack. So this is part of the new portion, and you just find that expansion pack, the drag and droppable one, and it's that text file right there. And same thing. See, so keys accepted. So now you have 3 ways to load those expansion packs. All right. Now that it is done downloading for offline, in order to go offline mode, it's just File, Work Offline, and that's it. And you'll see the little check mark on your screen, and that way you'll know you're working in offline mode. And then to just work online again, just reselect it. And that's how that works. So there you go. There's your second freebie of the day. Okay, if you guys didn't pick up that hint. All right. Let's see what else I needed to demo here for you. So I guess we can do the Export Expansion Pack Library. So this is a very great feature. This is what I was talking about. Leslie, she made that comment. She's like, hey, is there any way that I can transport all my Scrap Factory stuff that's in my program again and put it in my other computer? So I'm going to show you what to do with this. So all you have to do is go to File, and then it's Export Expansion Pack Library. This little window will pop up, and then you just can give it whatever name you wish. You can put it to a thumb drive or wherever, and and it will be there for you. So I'm not going to save it because I do have one that is already created. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this. So let's see if the next one is to load. Nope. Okay. So let's go ahead and show you how to import that. So for this, so look at my box right now. It just has those, and it will even detect if there's duplicates, and that'll be demonstrated here as well. So all we have to do is click Import Expansion Pack Library. There's that file that we created. We click that, so it's complete. There was 18, 16 of them were imported, and we already had 2 already. So that's pretty fast and simple, because each single one of these, you'd have to go in there and you'd have to type it, or you'd have to go to File, Open. So this is a great way for you to import every single expansion pack that you currently own, and it will not add any duplicates. Okay. Heads-up display. Like I said, this isn't new, but a lot of people didn't know about it, and I'll show you where that's at. First, let's First, I want to show you, like, once you make a selection, what does the SVG file look like? So, so you're basically going to go through the body. You choose the hairstyle. You choose the outfit. And of course, if the expansion pack has accessories, you can add accessories. But this one does not. And all you have to do is click Generate SVG. And we'll go ahead and save it as ScrappyDew. Inside here, I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. That's sort of what it looks like, all spread out. So, like I said, this is what makes Scrap Factory different than what possible other designers are selling, where you have to import multiple SVG files. You have to size them all, because you're bringing in, maybe 3 or 4 different SVGs. So I'm going to go ahead and go to where I exported. I'm going to hit Open, and there it is. So it's all nice and spread out for you. What we do give you is we give you a completed head with the hair and bow, so you know what it looks like complete. And then we do have the completed outfit, so you know what that looks like complete. Because what you can do in a lot of these programs is you can decide to show outlines only, and you can see how things are actually pieced together. So it's a great way to almost see a layout map on how the pieces should actually be pieced together and layered. So let me go ahead and go back into here. So with the heads-up display, like I said, you can take any ScrappyDew pattern that we have in our store. You can go and you purchase it. But if you really like this hairstyle, for example, all you have to do is go up to Page View, Heads-up Display, and all the heads show up here. So that one was Brooklyn, and so there you go. All you have to do is hit Export Head, and it's just going to export all the pieces in order to make this. It's actually going to export this completed piece right here, and allows you for easy resizing. So a great feature to have. I think Susan Blue Robot, if you guys know her, Susan, she's the one that came up with that idea. So I try to take ideas from you guys. You can always click this button here, Mix and Match, and you'll see every single possible hairstyle that would fit with this body, as well as outfit that would fit with that body. So as you can see, like I told you before, this is a good little, if you're having a baby and you're wanting, if you're wanting hey, what kind of girl names are out there? I've been trying to hit up the top 100 girl list every time we come out with some pattern. Same thing for the boys. So you may seem like a good idea for you guys to name babies. All right, let's go ahead and see what's next. So we have the heads-up display, Scrap Factory eyes. Okay, so the Scrap Factory eyes, they, like we saw in Sure Cuts a Lot here, they do come with it, and a lot of people they they say, oh man, eyes are always the hardest things to cut and make it look good. So that's why we came out with our Scrap Factory, or not Scrap Factory, but we came out with our dewdrops. So that's where this comes into play. So if you go to the ScrappyDew.com website and you click on dewdrops, you'll see this, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different sets here. This one's a little more expensive because you do get more facial features with it. That's the only reason. And I do have limited quantity of this. I think I only have like 7 of these left. So, but I do have plenty of the other ones. And there are, I believe, let's see if it's still there. Yeah. So if you don't have all 4, you can go ahead and you can save 15% if you decide to get all of them. And there's also a cool little special deal here too as well with the ScrappyDew Facial Expression Set 1. You can choose this little Stamps plus Scrap Factory. Scrap Factory is normally $15. These stamp sets right here is $15. So for $5 more you get Scrap Factory, or you can look at it as, hey, I can buy Scrap Factory for $15 and for $5 more I can get some stamps. So pretty good deal, I think, anyway. So these stamps, just like Christopher Lopez said, I mean, he made this one, and that's where the stamps came from. Every single one of these dewdrops come with, or on the store anyway, they show you possible examples of what they did with those eye stamps. So you can get ideas on how well they stamp and how to make them look unique and stuff. So use that to the best of your abilities. Let me go ahead and see what else we have to talk about with Scrap Factory and what's new. Okay.
We do have a question if you...
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Vicky wants to know, how does she get 2.0 version? She has the 1.7.
Okay. Well, there's 2 ways. Vicky, I know you're one of those early buyers and stuff. So all you have to do is you go to the dash 12, click the little View Product page, Download Updates, and whatever version you have. I don't know if you're Windows or Mac. That's what you can go do. Is just click that one. Now this only works for all the old, previous to 2 months ago people. Go. And if you bought it off ScrappyDew, of course, you can log in to ScrappyDew.com and you can see all your previous downloads or previous purchases, and you can download them from there. So that's how you can update. Any more questions, Michelle?
No, I don't see any more. Just more comments.
Okay, so they're still chatting up in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to turn it over to Michelle. She can talk about the sales that we got going on, as well as her special giveaway that she's doing. Go ahead, Michelle. You can talk about the sales. What kind of sales we got going on right now?
Okay, we'll do the daily deals first.
All right.
And the Scrap Factory program and all current expansion packs are on sale for 25% off.
Mm-hmm.
So if they go to the store and click on Digital Patterns and then select Weekly Deals, you'll see all the Scrap Factory program and expansion packs listed there.
That's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
So we got all that. School stuff on sale too?
School stuff is on sale too, I believe. Yep.
All right. What kind of school sales do we have going on right now?
For the school sales, that is 50% off of the files. Mm-hmm.
Yes, back to school. My kids are
Correct.
back in school this week. Michelle's goes in a little later.
Yep, 31st of August.
Yep. All right, so that's that deal. And we also are we going to throw in that coupon code too, Michelle? I added it to the slide. Does the coupon code work?
Coupon code. I'm sorry. I was on the other screen. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. If you use the coupon code MMB30, you'll get 30% off all your purchases of digital files.
All right. So there you go. So now you can save even more. So you can get that Scrap Factory program. If you don't already own it, now's the best time to get it. All right. Giveaway time.
Okay.
All right. So let's see if this link still works. Okay, it does.
So, I sent it live.
Okay. So how do we access this? Where do we go?
If you go to ScrappyDew.com/blogs /ScrappyDew news, there's a giveaway there, and giving away the Scrap Factory program with all expansion packs, all current expansion packs, and we're also giving away a stamp set, Dewdrop's Facial Expression stamp set.
Yeah, so when she says all expansion packs, we're talking about every single one that ScrappyDew has made, okay? So
Correct.
So you go to the Scrap Factory pack. I mean, the only one that we haven't made that's listed on our store is the animals, okay? So every single thing on here is up for grabs. Grand prize, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
all current expansion packs.
Yep, to date, all current expansion packs to date. So, pretty big prize. I hope that someone's watching tonight can win it. How long does that last for, Michelle?
That will be up for, I believe, till next Tuesday.
All right. So that's how long you guys have until we call a winner.
So there'll be actually two winners. One person will win the stamps, and then one person will win the Scrap Factory expansion packs and program.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So very good prize. Very good prize. I meant if you take a look at the prices on that, it's well worth it. I think you won't. You'll be so busy making factory stuff.
Yeah, Mary said she's gonna faint if she wins.
Yeah, I mean it is a good deal, and Michelle thought I was crazy when I suggested doing that. So we're just trying to give back. You guys do a lot for us as well, so just trying to give back. All right, that ends my PowerPoint thing. Let me go ahead and stop screen sharing here.
Does anybody else have any questions? Oh, here's one too. Do you sell the stamp sets international? She's in Australia.
Australia, yes. Australia. I will tell you, Australia is probably the most expensivest place to ship, at least from the United States point of view. I know the actual cost, I think, is around maybe $11. So I think, what you guys pay for shipping is actual cost whenever you guys are ordering from ScrappyDew. So we don't make any money off the little shipping, and every single thing gets a little tracking number. Now, I'm not sure with international. I know it does get a customs tracking number, but I'm not sure if it still tracks as soon as it leaves the customs from the United States. I don't know if Mary Gibson is on, but I want her to further explain, because
she's on.
Okay, so she asked this question. She said, will we ever be able to add all files to the factory? Now, I'm not sure what she's referring to on this. Is she referring to expansion packs, or is she talking about ScrappyDew normal patterns? So if you could, you can further explain that one. All right.
Also, they're looking for the Little Big Heads expansion pack. I don't think that's in the store.
Oh yeah, that's not in the store.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I'll pull that up here so you guys can write it down. And we'll put it back in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's right there, and I'll see if I can zoom in on it and share my screen, of course. Oh, actually, I'll put it in chat. That'll probably be better, huh? I'll just go ahead and put it in the chat that you guys are all chatting on.
Okay.
And all right, so it says, will we ever be able to add all files to the factory? Do you think the factory is going to work with Windows 10? She said the Digi, yes. I don't know. Do you understand the question, Michelle? Or maybe
I'm not sure what file she's referring to. I don't know if she's referring to maybe files that she's creating, you know, from the expansion pack itself to different files and adding them. I don't know.
All right, so I just posted in the chat room all the little big heads. If I click, yeah, ScrappyDew doesn't take the store either way. Yep, you're right, Leslie. It doesn't take it to the store yet. I need to update it. I just haven't added it to the ScrappyDew store yet. Oh, I will show you what the little big heads kind of look like, because they do look kind of goofy. And I want to go ahead and do that and do this. So let me show you little big heads. And change this to all. So this is their body. They do get a nice little tiny body. Here's our various hairstyles that come with little big heads. And some of them may look like Pringles. Some of them may look like Charlie. Girl hair too, I need to fix. And then here's some of their outfits. And accessories. You know, you may want to add some boxing gloves, a phone, a little helmet, or a little scuba glass. So that's what the little big heads will get you. Well, okay, so the patterns. Okay, so let's see if Julie, ScrappyDew Designs. Yeah, so what we're actually trying to do, and I have someone helping me work with this anyway, is patterns that came from I believe 2014 to 2015. Sort of utilize that same standard body that comes with Scrap Factory. All the previous ones, for example, we have a medical expansion pack, we have a school expansion pack, and they all had to be retrofitted to fit the new body style. So we're trying to go back into some of the older patterns and make them fit into Scrap Factory. So which is why you may see, hey, I already have this pattern from ScrappyDew back from 2012, and I see it in an expansion pack now. That's what we're doing. All the head and hairstyles, they do have to be tweaked in order to fit the new Scrap Factory body. He said, "I love the little big heads. Thank you." There you go. This video is forever loading. Okay, sorry. I'm having trouble logging into ScrappyDew. Tells me my email address does not exist. Okay, I can answer some support questions here. So I'm going to tell you that back in the day here, starting this year, we started with Shopify, using Shopify anyway for our store. Before we used another service, we had to get a brand new domain. So basically, if you have, for example, we do have a Vault membership program, and that used to be on ScrappyDew.com. So a lot of times here when people try to sign into ScrappyDew, they go to ScrappyDew.com, they go to try to log in, we put this little disclaimer on the far right here, and it says, please keep in mind that ScrappyDew Vault logins will not work here. Okay, so you must create a new account if you don't have one. Creating a login will also make your checkouts go a lot faster, and remember key fields such as addresses, so you don't have to always plug those in whenever you buy stuff. Also, having an account on ScrappyDew.com now, you can always access all your download links. So keep that in mind. So if you are a Vault member here, make sure you go to the correct Vault member page. And I thought I put oh, it's down here. So so we have quick links, and we have Vault members. So hopefully that's what you're talking about. It doesn't recognize your password, so you need to go to Vault members, and you can go over here and click Visit the Vault membership. And it's a brand new website. Okay, so it's ScrappyDewMembers.com. If that's what you're looking for, all you have to do is click the Sign In button, and you can go ahead and type in your credentials, and it should recognize you there. We do get a lot of support emails asking about, hey, it doesn't recognize my email anymore. I'm a Vault member. That's where it's at now. We had to get a brand new domain for it because we're not allowed to have, or we couldn't transfer the ScrappyDew vault over to the new website. All right, let me see if there's anything else going on. All right, it says congrats, Michelle. Thanks again, Michelle. All right.
I was answering some questions. I don't know if you explained about the bodies, the open toes.
Oh, okay. Yes, we do get a lot of questions on that too. So let me go here. Okay, so let me go with ScrappyDew base set because that's what you get with when you purchase just the program by itself. So you have two bodies, of course. You have no toes and open toes, and the reason why you have open toes is because some outfits require open toes. And so the program's smart enough to say, hey, I know you selected this body style. I am not going to give you any shorts or any single clothing item that requires toes to be shown. So a lot of people, they say, hey, I'm missing some outfits. Well, make sure that you click the correct body style in order to see it. And you'll see that those outfits show up. And of course, there's a lot of, we'll go over to the body style, open toes again, and you'll see all the various outfits. You got jammies that show, you got swimsuits, summertime sandals, flip-flops. So those are the types of clothes that would require open toes. Is that good enough? Think that's good?
Sorry, I was answering another question.
Okay. I'm getting some messages from. Let me go ahead and stop screen sharing here. And from the other chat, let's see. So explain how to upgrade software. It's asking for $15 from the -12 website. So if you go to the -12, so this is only basically only if you. I'm going to go ahead and screen share again. So basically, if you are one of the people that have already purchased and you're looking to update or upgrade your Scrap Factory program, you just come over here and there's download buttons right here. Okay, so that's where you would go and download. So if you are new and you click Add to Cart, you can click the little checkout button, and you'll be rerouted through ScrappyDew's website, and that's how you can check out. It just reroutes you through ScrappyDew's checkout and allows you to purchase it, and you'll get an email with a download link there. So, and you'll always be able to update and upgrade Scrap Factory from that original download link or logging into ScrappyDew.com. But you'll always be notified whenever an update comes out, either way, from either ScrappyDew or if you have previously bought it from the -12.com website. Hopefully that helped answer that question. All right. Not seeing any more. Oh, I guess you helped answer that question, Michelle. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any more chat stuff. Oh, it's the best part is maybe you guys, maybe you crafters can answer this question for Mary. Oh, you already did, Michelle. Maybe you can go ahead and ask the question or that Mary asked. What's she asking about?
Yeah, she's asking if it's best to put the legs behind the body or the body behind the legs. Depending on some of the designs that you choose, which file to export, sometimes you don't need the leg layers. You could omit them if they have long dress on, where you're not going to see the legs, and then the shoes go on top of the dress. So sometimes you can omit the legs. They don't always have to be there.
All right. All right, not seeing any more questions. All right. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions about the scrap factory or anything ScrappyDew, feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. Hopefully you guys will get your questions answered. But while feel free to go ahead and type your questions or anything. There is about a 20-second delay, so I don't want dead space to be there. But I'm going to go ahead and talk a little with Christopher Allen because I haven't seen him forever. And I really don't know what's going on with him anymore. So what's going on, Christopher Allen?
All right, hi everyone. If you have been in the Hangouts for a while, you may recognize me. My name is Christopher Allen, and I own the Brutus Monroe stamp line and now full product line. So the last time I saw everyone, I had just launched a lot of the stamp sets, and I had also launched the Stamp Club. Since then, the Stamp Club has been drastically updated. Actually, just this afternoon it was updated. Before you used to have to go to a totally separate website in order to join the Stamp Club, and now you can go simply to brutusmonroe.com, and everything is integrated into the website. So you just go to brutusmonroe.com, you type in the search bar Stamp Club, and everything is there for you. You can check your subscription there. You can skip a month if you want to. There's a lot of different new things that you can do with that integration.
So are you doing away with the Patreon?
Correct. That will be, I'm going to keep it around probably for about a month and a half just so everyone can make that conversion over. I just want to make sure that everyone is able to make the conversion over that wants to by the 20th of this month, so there's no double billing. But at this point right now, we are making that full shift over simply because I received many messages and many lots of emails asking if we could simplify the process. So finally, about 6 or 7 months later, we've been able to simplify that, and everything is now integrated into brutusmonroe.com, which makes it so much easier. So much easier.
Is another benefit to this, because I know before with Patreon you were limiting on how many people can sign up. Are you still limiting how many people can sign up?
Not at this time. At this point right now, it's kind of a free-for-all, which I may regret later. But right now, it's as many individuals are able to sign up as they would like. We've had quite a response so far since this afternoon, so there is no way to cut it off on the website. So it's just going to go and until it goes, and we'll be able to meet the demand now. It's a lot has changed with Brutus Monroe. We have a lot more help now, so it's since we've launched the other products, we've had to change some things because we have a lot going on.
Christine, she asked, what type of stamps are they? Photopolymer?
They are photopolymer stamps. The whole line is photopolymer. There's going to be some, I guess I could say, there will be some rubber coming. I've recently kind of, I don't know what I am starting with a partnership. So there will be some rubber that is coming early in 2016. They will all be photopolymer in 2015 now.
All right, good deal. And I've also seen that it seems like it just seems like maybe 4 months ago you were just dealing with stamps, and now you've moved on to, I see you have embossing.
Oh, yes. We've added 3 new products to the store other than stamps, and I'm actually going to show everyone that's on the Hangout tonight a sneak peek of a product that will be released early September. We actually released the ink sets, and I think you might have a picture of the ink sets, but we have two different types of ink sets right now. We have the full-size ink pads, as well as a mini ink pad set. They are all a chalk-based ink, which simply means that you can use them as a watercolor, or once they're dry, they are permanent. So it's a very new ink formula that I was able to get formulated for Brutus Monroe, and now you no longer need 2 inks for your project. That was my main drive for my inks. I said that if I was going to release an ink, I didn't want it to be like any other ink that's out there. Obviously, there's a lot of watercolor inks that are out there right now that you can use to watercolor, and there are quite a few inks that are used for permanent watercoloring as well as for marker, for using Copics and things like that. So I wanted to release an ink that you could use for all of that. So that's what you're able to do with the Brutus Monroe ink.
All right, those photos that he's talking about are right here.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so those are the square inks. Those are the mini inks. They are a 1 inch by 1 inch ink. They come in 3 different sets right now. One is winter, one is spring, and one is fall, obviously. They retail for only $9.50 for the 4-pack, and I would have to look to see what the cost is. I don't believe that there's any type of a deal right now on there to buy all 3. But the nice thing is you can buy all 12 inks in the small size for less than the pack of 6. So if you want to try out the Brutus Monroe inks, or if you want to, see what they're all about and look at the colors, this is an inexpensive way to actually invest in them. And then these are all the full-size pads. This is what the pads look like in the full size, and those are it's a little bit of an easier kind of look at what the color names are than on the smaller ones, and those are our 12 colors that we have right now.
Hey, all on your Facebook group and some of the other groups, I'm seeing all these people post their photos like they call it Happy Mail.
Yeah,
their Happy Mail, and
once they get the
I think I saw Michelle's on there the other day. And
yep, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind. I had no idea that the inks would be, I guess, as popular as they are right now. We're actually in our 4th shipment of inks right now. So if you've placed an order yesterday or today, your ink order will go out Monday. Again, just because we're waiting for all of those new inks to come in, I can only ship as fast as my manufacturer can make them. I wish I was making them in my basement because you would all have them right now, but I can only go as fast as the manufacturer can produce them.
I don't think I was sharing my full screen, so I'm gonna let them take a look at it again, just in case they're wondering.
I just saw a question from Chris. Chris, yes, you can use them with the alcohol markers. You want to make sure that they are fully 100% dry first. These inks dry pretty quickly, and depending on which paper you're using, of course, it may take a little bit longer for them to dry. I would suggest our locomotive color for stamping with using, but I mean, obviously you can use any of the colors because they're all the same formulation, but locomotive is what our black is in the collection, and I will tell everyone that it is not a full true black color. It's a very, very, very deep gray. You probably won't be able to tell the difference. I mean, I couldn't really tell the difference whenever I first stamped with it, but if you swipe it out on paper, you can tell that it's a light gray as opposed to a black, but it does give you a very, very dark outline. Trying to see if there's anything else. Any other questions? Christine, I just saw. Yes, Christine, re-inkers, I believe they're planned for October. I know that they'll be released before the holiday, which is the big holiday for the winter holiday, whatever you celebrate. It will be released before then. We have 2 other products that are going to be released before then. One I can show you tonight, and the other one I can't show you yet because that's a big release. The one I'm going to show you tonight's a big release as well, but it's one that I actually have the packaging for already. The other I only have it's not my packaging yet. It's basically they send me a sample and I kind of try everything out, and I've had it for quite some time, but it takes a little while for them to formulate everything to the way that I kind of specify because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. But with this product, and I guess I'll just show you now because I've been talking about it, starting, I don't have my calendar in front of me, but I believe it's the first week of September is when these will be released. But we are going to have, this is the Brutus Monroe glitter. It is an ultra-fine coverall glitter. This is the winter collection, and my idea behind all of this is that these will match the inks for the collections. So, for instance, with the winter collection, as well as right now we have the spring collection and the fall collection, there will be glitter sets that match. So this is the packaging for it. It does not have the back or anything like that on it yet, just the front part, because again, these are all samples, and I wanted, since it was Michelle's big extravaganza, I wanted to be able to show you guys something fun that was coming and not something that you've all seen. So these glitters I'm not sure exactly what the retail is going to be yet. I'll have to figure that out once I get the information over. But these will be in September. So the first, I believe, fall and winter are what are going to release first. So we'll have fall for, obviously, for Halloween, and then we'll have the winter set that's available for Christmas and for all the other holidays coming up. And you'll see, I'll do a full video on everything before it's released, but these glitters are honestly, and I'm not just saying it because it has my signature on it, they are the best glitters that I could find. They are a glitter that you will be able to cover up what you're doing with your project, and it's I wanted to find a glitter that did the white background test, as I call it, which is, if any of you crafters out there have used glitter on a white background before, it does not work very well. So I went to my manufacturer and I said, I really, really need a glitter that I can just take double-sided tape and I can put it down on a piece of paper and I can throw my glitter on it and it's covered. And we're done and we don't have to do anything special, anything spectacular, and we're done. So I just saw Chris say, I love the sparkle. So I'm going to take one out real quick and see if I can actually show you the sparkle of it. I'm probably going to get it all over myself because that's any time I try to do that. But yeah, you're probably not going to be able to see it. But it's, yeah, I'm going to dump it all over my computer. So you can kind of see the sparkle there. I have, the funny thing is I have samples downstairs, but this was kind of spur of the moment that I was going to show these, not spur of the moment that I was going to be in the Hangout. But I was like, oh, let's just show the glitters. They're sitting downstairs. So, but I will, again, do a full demo of the glitter so you can see exactly what the coverage is. And, yeah, so this is the next, no, this is not the next product to come out. I lied. There's another product coming out in between this. Well, you'll see. As Rob knows, and as Chris knows, and as Michelle knows from knowing me, that I'm very, very bad at keeping secrets. So I'm just going to turn everything back over to Rob before I tell you all of this.
Oh, just like Christine M. says, man, you are such a tease. You are such a tease.
I literally, if I were able to continue talking, I would tell you every plan I have for 2016. So that's why I need to make sure that I zip it.
I get better mute Christopher.
I had nothing really to surprise you guys with. I could just say, okay, we have a new stamp set coming, but I can tell you that we have some really awesome things coming in 2015 and some really, really awesome things coming in 2016, and the Brutus Monroe line is going to have a quite a big expansion. So I'm excited, and it's been a lot of fun. It's more than I could have ever dreamed.
Congratulations, Chris.
Thank you very much.
And you go from alphabet soup, and now you're are you thinking about quitting your daytime job now?
It's going to have to happen at some point. I don't know.
Because your boss is watching right now.
Oh well, they all know about all of this madness. It's not. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon because I love my real job. I love my real job as well as I love this job. And luckily, I've been able to from this point. Been able to juggle both of them. I don't sleep much. I don't have much time for anything other than Brutus Monroe in my real job. I have a big marketing job in my real life, so it's really if I wasn't so passionate about this, I would not be able to do it. So this is really running on fumes, and I do a lot of it on the weekends. So eventually, probably in a year or so, I'll be doing this full time, but I have a great support base, and I have a wonderful mom and a wonderful sister and wonderful cousins and aunts and everyone that comes over to help package and to ship. So right now we're good. So in the future, again, it depends. If you see in the future my products on an end cap in your favorite craft store, you'll know that I've quit that job.
Oh, gotcha. Mary, she says, "Oh, geez, give us a quick flash."
I wish that I don't have anything up here with the glitter on it, or else I would.
Heather says that she has to admit that she hates glitter because she always spills it everywhere. But she said yours are so gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Yeah, you'll have to keep them. Just put it in a box. I just take a shoebox lid and contain it all in there. And if you spill it, you don't have to worry about it because you can pour it right back in, or get yourself a glitter tray. That would be literally the best solution that I can tell you, because I never liked glitter either until I figured out how to kind of contain it because it gets everywhere.
And Heather, she says she's going to keep her fingers crossed for Christmas Grinch colors.
Well, Heather, the color that is in the winter collection is, or not the winter collection, excuse me, the fall collection is very, very close to what I would call Christmas Grinch. They match very, very closely to the fall ink pads, and that cabbage ink pad is very, very Grinchy.
Well, there you go. She can get it even earlier than Christmas.
Yep, you'll have it. It'll be released again at the beginning of September.
Very cool, man.
Just have to check my calendar because I forget now when things are coming out.
I just can't believe how fast you're expanding, and man, it's just amazing.
You can't believe it.
So congratulations.
Thank you. I
remember when you were just a little popsicle stick.
I know.
A guy on YouTube. And look what you transformed into.
Yep, just one little popsicle stick video, and now at the end of this year, we'll have 52 products in the line.
Oh gosh, and how many YouTube subscribers? You still keep track of that? Or
yeah.
Now it's up so high you don't keep track.
No,
anymore?
I think we're at like 11,000 and something. Is where we're at.
That's less than a year, right?
Yep, we're almost at 400,000 views. So it's been quite a ride. it's and I don't want to get off anytime soon. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, that's cool. Kelly Smith, she said, thanks for the coffee filter suggestion.
That also works very well with the embossing powders, too. I guess I forgot to mention those. We have 3 different colors of embossing powders as well.
So, yeah, man, BrutusMonroe.com. Check it out. All right. So if you guys have any questions for Christopher, feel free to ask him. You know, he's right here. Say congrats, Christopher. You make me smile.
Thank you, Sandra.
And then I think Chris remembers about the popsicle sticks. So yes, the popsicle. So if you Google Christopher Allen and popsicle sticks, you'll see one of his very early videos.
It's, I think, one of my most viewed to date. I think it has something like 30,000 views or something. It's nuts.
He uses his,
I thought it was the silliest idea ever.
He uses his cutting machine. One of those, probably that's behind you, maybe, I don't know. And he's drawing on popsicle sticks. So, all right. So if there's not any more questions, you got anything else, Michelle?
No, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the wishes. Appreciate them so much.
Yeah, and Michelle, we really appreciate you. I mean, like I said, she's been with ScrappyDew for well over 4 years. She not only does design team stuff. If you email support@scrappydew.com, that's probably who you're talking to, and it's the truth. She does not sleep. You know, it's almost like support's open 24 hours a day because of what she does, and very thankful for what she does because it allows us the freedom to create and grow as well. And appreciate you being part of the team, Michelle.
You're welcome.
All right, if that's about it, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Hopefully, we can have more of these because it felt like a family reunion a little today. We haven't had one of these for a while, but hopefully we can have more in the future. And I guess we'll stay tuned. Follow the follow us on ScrappyDew on Google and stuff, and you'll be notified the next time we have one of these. Okay. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.